Now that we have our fillers selected, I wanted to quickly go over how to cut your fillers and how to heat seal them. Most of my fillers are cut at an angle, so I'm just going to demonstrate that really quick. It's easiest to do with a rotary cutter and this self-healing mat like I have here, this gray thing. It's also handy because it has a grid and it helps with measuring. We want all of our fillers to be 4 inches, and it's easiest to do that with this mat, working on this mat. Okay, so I'm going to just show you really quick how I cut my fillers. I just want to do it at 4 inches, and I want to do it at an angle. And then each of your fillers must be heat sealed prior to assembly. And I do that, what I feel is the quickest way is to do it with my wood burner. So I'm going to just kind of touch the edges with the cylinder part of the wood burner, not the tip. Just run it through there just like that. And there you go. Okay, the next thing would be the corkers. You need to also cut these a certain way for funky loopy bows. Okay, my wood burner's not cooperating. Okay, so here's my strand of corker. The first thing you're going to want to do is take off that kind of messed up edge from where the clothespin was. And when you cut corkers for funky loopy bows, you want to cut them straight across. So I have this this line here. You're going to want to cut it straight across the line, not with the grain of the ribbon. You don't want to cut it, let me just see if I can show you. You don't want to cut it across the grain. You want to cut it so that you make it a blunt edge. Okay, so let me just show you that really quick. I just kind of like to open up the corker, uncurl it just a little bit, and on a straight edge, I'll show you on this one, it'll be easier. You just want to cut it, hold on, get it in the view of the camera, cut it at an angle, just like that. Okay, so that you have a angled edge, just like that. Let me show you again. Each corker piece for your bow needs to be 3 inches. So I'm going to show you really quick. I kind of have the camera in my way, so it's a little hard to do. Let's see if I can do it like this here. Again. And there we go. Straight across, but not across the grain of the ribbon. So let me show you what the wrong way to do it too, in case it's not clear. You don't want it to look like this. You want it to look just like this. Okay, so then you want to heat seal everything. I showed you how to do the flat fillers. To do the corkers, I don't use my wood burner, I actually use my lighter because it's quicker. And you just want to run the edge of your lighter across the edge of the ribbon. Okay, and then you can feel the difference. You know that it's heat sealed properly when you feel that little ridge of melted ribbon. You don't want it too, really burnt so that it's noticeable. You just want it nice and melted, but not discolored. Okay, so you do that for everything. Then we can move on to adding the fillers to our bow.